Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. And it's Williams at the 3. And for Charlotte, at the forward spots, it's Miller and Bridges. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Knueppel. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. And you'd like to say these teams are playing well coming in. Here we go. That is certainly not the case.
Yeah, they are struggling. And tonight is a big-time opportunity. One of these teams is going to leave here with a much-needed win.
Here's Demon. Pass to Thomas. There's the triple. Bridges with the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Ball. Now Plumlee. Claxton covering. Fires at the elbow. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Such great touch from Knueppel. If you can't drive the lane, the midi is a good option.
Here's Demon. Outside Thomas. Pass to Demon. It's Thomas on the wing. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Demon. Claxton a screen on Ball. Shot clock at 5. And it's Demon missing. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass the Ball. Here's Knueppel. Plumlee with the screen. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Ball no good. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's Demon. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Good possession there. Exactly the way they drew it up.
Pass to Plumlee. And here is Ball. That 3 off the mark. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild. Quite simply, you need to run Knueppel off his shot. He's too good with the catch and shoot.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Porter. Back to Plumlee. And the rejection by Claxton. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Here's Ball. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Porter double team. Pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now Ball. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Just 5 on the clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a take by Miles Bridges. Those are tough points earned. Nicely done.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's Demon. Pass to Porter. Shoots over Bridges. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Bridges a screen on Thomas. And there's Bridges on the assist by Knipple. Bridges has got 5 now.
Well, you love to see that screen and roll executed to perfection. Nice job by Bridges to cut into open space.
Tries from 10. That shot missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Porter. Nets trail by 5. Here's Demon. And Thomas has it in the corner. Over Knipple. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas, one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers.
And so he makes both from the line. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Nets trail by 5. Top of the key, Claxton. Pass to Porter. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Ball, no good. The Nets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Claxton sets the screen for Porter. Shoots from 12. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Pass to Plumlee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Nick Claxton. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
No good on the second free throw. And the Hornets' playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That's good from Thomas. And the Hornets trying to build a foundation, Doris. As we know, there are no quick fixes.
And I know that's tough for fans to hear. They've already endured so much losing with this organization. But the bottom line is, Kev, you know this, talent wins in this league. And it's not just some talent. You need a lot of it.
And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Demon. Jacks up a 3. Thomas, no good. Miller surveying the floor. And they recover it. Plumlee finds ball. Out to Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Miller. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Porter, no luck. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
And the Hornets making a change here. Smith has checked in. Mann's checked in for the Nets. Traore comes in for Demon. Well, Colin Sexton, Doris, provides a valuable scoring punch for this team.
Boy, you want to talk about a gritty defender and a guy who's willing to mix it up on both sides. There's some confidence and a toughness that you love with Colin Sexton.
From deep, Thomas. Hornets with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Smith dishes the ball. Outside for Sexton. Smith outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Inside. It's tipped. Ball against Thomas. Pass to Traore. They set the pick. Here's Mann. Defended by Sexton. And stolen by Sexton. Smith kicks to Sexton. Back to Smith. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 3. 1:15 left to play here in the first. Pass to Thomas. Claxton a screen on Smith. Clock at 6. Thomas, good.
You have to have patience in the screen and roll. Cam Thomas letting that play develop naturally.
Bridges kicks the ball. Now here's Plumlee. Smith for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low, got a piece of it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hall with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo so confident from distance.
Nets trail by 4. Outside Thomas. Five on the clock. Nice D from Sexton. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hornets lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So for Brooklyn now, Traore is out there with power. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Clowney in at the 4.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Traore. Pass to Clowney. Diabate grabs the board.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. Pass to Mann. Now Sexton. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers to help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Man with it, still without a basket. Pass to Salon. Sexton against Powell. Outside, Sexton. Shoots over Powell. Sexton can't get that one to drop. Nets trail by 4. Powell with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And that one drops for him. Man's got his first points of the game.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Miller outside. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Williams has a screen for Miller. Clock at 4. Shoots over Traoré. Shots good by Miller. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Boy, how fluid and confident is Brandon Miller shooting the basketball.
Pass to Demon. And that's Con Knippel with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Salon's checked in, and it's Sexton in for Knippel. And Brooklyn has possession. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Shot clock at 6. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets leading by 4. Outside, Ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Miller finds Sexton. Here's Diabate. Outside, Ball. Over Demon. Ball with the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
Yeah, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
Here's Traoré. Claxton a screen on Sexton. Here's Traoré. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's Miller. Good that time on the assist by Ball. Miller's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hornets. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Pass to Claxton. Screen by Claxton. Demon, another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here is Ball. He has 5. To the paint. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And stolen by Sexton. Ball against Claxton. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
It's the Nets now, trailing by 10. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Now Sexton, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And stolen by Miller. And here we go with Miller running up the court. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 9 points.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Smith comes in for Colin Sexton. And a change for the Nets. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Traore. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Thomas's shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Nets trail by 14. Pass to Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
Free throw good, Porter. And Porter drops them both. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. Now, here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Smith from the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Demon. Outside Williams, beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Ball. Bridges misses. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Brooklyn. A 12-point game. Claxton a screen on Ball. Plumlee with the steal. And it's Smith penetrating. The kick out to Ball. 1:53 left to play here in the half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges. And the rejection by Claxton. They get the rebound. Porter with the steal. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Williams with a clean look. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Hornets leading by 12. Pass to Bridges. Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Plumlee. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Williams passes to Thomas. Here's Demon. To the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
56 seconds left in the first half. Ball feeling it out a bit. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
34 seconds left in the first half. Now Ball. 12 points for him. Miller, the pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Over Thomas. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat-out torture him.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game, great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Knipple and Miller are your wingmen. Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. And it's Ball in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Charlotte leading by 9. Ball kicks to Bridges. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's good off the back rim and in. Porter's got 8 points.
Just so smooth pulling up there off the dribble. Porter terrific at being unpredictable and knowing when to take that shot.
Porter against Bridges. Back to Ball. Over Demon. Ball no good. Nets trail by 7. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Plumlee sets the pick for Bridges. Driving to the basket. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 11 points in the game.
Miles Bridges explosive right there on the interior. Goes right through the coverage.
Pass to Williams. To the inside. Plumlee with the steal. Outside, Ball. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
What you love is Miles Bridges has kept his foot on the gas pedal. Started out scoring well and continues to keep the pressure on.
Nets trail by 9. Outside Thomas. Williams kicks to Porter. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Plumlee, the pass to Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the state of North Carolina is a powerhouse, Doris. You know that in college hoops. Can that translate, do you think, to the Hornets?
Kevin, what we know, what the research tells us, is that college basketball fans are just that, and NBA fans are just that. Those two fan bases don't generally cross over. The Hornets need to focus on winning, however, because in America, everybody loves a winner.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And Plumlee kicks to Bridges. Plumlee with a screen on Porter. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Porter, defended by Bridges, and that one good. Porter's got 12.
And we are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Bridges passes the ball. A rebound by the Nets. Demons got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Porter. Pass to Claxton. Back to Porter. Claxton against Miller. Claxton no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Bridges double team. Claxton against Ball.
It is very difficult guarding LaMelo Ball to stay disciplined and not bite on that pump fake. He's so good at it.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Ball hits them both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Here's Demon. Pass to Claxton. Now Porter fires the 3, and it's Demon missing. Charlotte leading by 11. Knueppel with it. He's got 5, and here is Bridges. He's guarded by Williams. Miller with a wide open look. No good on the 3. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Bridges. And they'll get another chance. Thomas's shot is off. The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Down low, Plumlee with the steal. There's Miller with the 3. Charlotte no good that time either. Nets trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's off his foot, and the ref's saying he kicked it. And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Sexton, he's checked in for Ball. The Nets making a switch here. Outside Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. A shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Pass to Sexton. A 3 ball. And there's Bridges on the assist by Sexton. Bridges got the lead up to 14 now for the Hornets. The Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. There's a good screen. Here's Thomas. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Inside, here's Knueppel. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Powney's checked in. Here's Demon. Under the miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Charlotte leading by 14. Pass to Knueppel. Charlotte moving it around. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Back to Sexton. Miller outside for the three. A rebound by the Nets.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Charlotte has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Bridges outside. From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 12. Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
And here's Sexton from deep three-point land. That one doesn't go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
He takes it in, and it's Demon missing. Hornets leading by 10. Bridges passes to Miller. Back to Bridges. Stolen by Thomas. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. Smith checked in for Knipple, and it's Trey Mann in for Miller. The Nets also changing it up. Mann's checked in for Williams, and it's Traoré in for Demon. Pass to Diabate. There's the pick to the paint. Wolf grabs the miss. Nets trail by 10. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Traoré. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Traoré. And some changes here for the Hornets. Williams comes in for Bridges, and Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Powell comes in for Cameron Thomas. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Hornets leading by 9. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Porter.
Always good to see Grant Williams using his physicality inside.
For Charlotte, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Williams. That one misses.
What you love about Grant Williams is the intellect he has for the game. He knows his role, he plays it well, he brings toughness and energy on both sides.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
For Brooklyn, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Diabate. Sexton for 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hornets on top, leading by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And let's take now this moment to...
This was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Powell. Terrence Mann is out there with Porter. Then there's Torrey. And it's Wolf in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hornets leading by 7. Smith finds ball. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
LaMelo Ball showing off that facilitation. That is pretty pick and roll basketball.
And the Nets with possession here. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wolf. Here's Porter. Over Williams. Porter, no luck. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Pass to Smith. To the paint, 5 to shoot. Here's Diabate. Rebound, Brooklyn. Wolf got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Torrey. Now Porter, he's guarded by Williams. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Sexton kicks to Smith. Pass to Diabate. And here is Williams. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
The strength from the big fella. Porter is used to having to power through contact.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Hornets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Now, here's Sexton. Pass to Plumlee. Now, here's Ball. Shoots over Torrey. And it's Ball, that time on the assist from Plumlee. And the Hornets lead by 8.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Outside Porter. Here's the 3. And the Nets miss again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Colin Sexton's ability to dribble drive is probably his greatest asset. What a pretty move.
Here's Torrey. To the inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down hard.
Oh my goodness, that is an absolutely insane finish by Nick Claxton.
Hornets leading by 8. Outside, Sexton. Here's Ball. The teardrop falls in. Ball's got 20.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. Thomas comes in for Powell. And Demon subbed in for Torrey. Ball from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the basket is good. Claxton's got 4 this quarter.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Now Knipple. Ball from long range. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Porter passes to Claxton. Williams looking around. Over Miller. Tips it up. Claxton on the follow. Claxton's got it back down to within single digits for Brooklyn.
You know, his positioning near the hoop
always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Ball up top. Over Demon. Again, ball missing.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Ball with it. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. Ball's got 26 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thank you. Outside ball. Pass to Bridges for three. They get it again. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Demon. Pass to Porter. Now Claxton. Here's Demon. Oh, good on the triple. There's Ball with the three. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thomas passes to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
At the line for the Nets, Zaire Williams. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's on the line.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Shoots the three. Demon, that's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Oh, the slam dunk.
Don't sleep on Knippel's hops now, because he's definitely more than capable of hammering it home.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Nets, trailing by 13. Floats one up, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And here is Ball. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Thomas down low. Oh, good on the layup.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Here's Ball. Now Miller.
2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Now Miller. Jacks up a three. Williams with the rebound.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
At the line for the Nets, Denver, shooting one.
And that one misses. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Plumlee sets the pick for Bridges. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job. Nets trail by 11. Porter. Bridges with the rebound. Charlotte has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hornets.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Mason Plumlee.
The aspect of his game that stood out to me was his work on the glass. He was absolutely relentless.
Here's Bridges.
Miles Bridges has a frame that allows him to play through contact, and he welcomes and relishes those opportunities.
At the line for Charlotte, Miles Bridges, taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The shot misses. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.